27 News, WKOW. Here's what's happening right now.
Down and out. What the prognosis is for Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers after going down with a shoulder injury in the first quarter of today's game against the Vikings.
And chilly this afternoon, but downright cold later on tonight. We've got that storm track forecast coming up.
And weather, football, and hunger, how those three affect the restaurant industry and what you should know before going online to order.
We've got you covered. This is 27 News at 5:30.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Hunter Sines. Jennifer has the night off. It may have been the perfect weather to cozy up and watch some football today, but the Packers' loss to the Minnesota Vikings proved a tough pill to swallow for Packers faithful, especially after watching quarterback Aaron Rodgers go down in the first quarter with a broken collarbone. Amy Gill is here to tell us what happened and just how long Rodgers is expected to be out. And when you see this video, you can't help but cringe.
Yeah, it really does not look good, obviously, if you're a Packers fan, if you're Aaron Rodgers, or even if you're a fantasy owner, if that's really your thing. The Packers said that during the game that Rodgers could miss the rest of the season with a broken collarbone. Let's take a closer look at what happened. The hit on Rodgers happened early in the game. In the first quarter, Rodgers was out on the run outside of the pocket, meaning that the tackle by linebacker Anthony Barr was legal, according to Fox Sports rules analyst Mike Pereira. The collarbone was snapped in Rodgers' right shoulder, and as you can see, he goes to the ground. That's his throwing arm. We'll have more, of course, on Rodgers, as well as the other injuries that the Packers faced. There were a ton of them in this game. We'll have that more coming up a bit later in sports.
All right, thank you, Amy. And a little history lesson for you today about the Packers and Vikings NFC rivalry. It started back in 1961 when the Vikings entered the NFC as an expansion team. The teams have had 113 different meetings since then. Despite today's loss, Green Bay still leads the series with 60 wins to the Vikings' 52. Their first game was played on October 22nd in 1961. And as a throwback, did you know that the Green Bay Packers and Dallas Cowboys top the NFC's list of both conference and historic rivalries? So we want to know, who do you think are the Packers' biggest rival? The Cowboys, the Vikings, the Bears, or another team? Just log on to WKOW.com to cast your vote and join the conversation on our Facebook page. And we'll have those results for you coming up tonight at 10.